there! Ultimate Yoshi here, and welcome back to a familiar title screen. It's been a while since I last played this game, hasn't it? I thought I'd finally get around to doing one of the bonus episodes that I said I'd do for this Let's Play. Resuming saved adventure with Saizan and Siron and Rescue Team Grapes. Oh man, this is nostalgic. It's been like a year since this Let's Play came out. Let's resume our saved adventure. Due to Saizan and Siron's heroic actions, the falling star was destroyed, and peace returned to the world of Pokémon. But that did not put an end to the natural calamities. Natural disasters still occurred, but much less often. Needless to say, Grapes' rescue activities continued as if nothing had changed. Several mornings later. Alright, so basically what this bonus episode is going to entail is basically showing the prelude to the after game. Just kind of to show, like, what's gonna be going... Let's keep giving it our best like always. I see what you did there. It's gonna be showing basically, like, the post-game beginnings, and why I'm not gonna be doing the rest of the post-game. Anyways, oh hi Caterpie and Metapod, what's the matter? It's Snubble, there's something weird going on. Snubble is weird? Weird how? He looks completely different. Saizan, let's go to the square. Forgive me if I forget some of the voices for these guys. It's a good thing that this starts immediately. I didn't remember when this plot thread actually started in the post-game. Hi, Alakazam! Hey, Alakazam? Have you seen Snubble around? I heard something weird happened to him. I'm Snubble. What? You're Snubble? But you don't look anything like the way you did before. I don't really understand either. I went to the cave there, and all of a sudden... What cave? It appeared without me noticing. See? Right there. It's like something just fell straight through the rock. So you went in there. Yep. And I came out looking like this. Snubble underwent evolution. He evolved. Okay, so you see, what I don't get about this is why the Metapod doesn't understand. Because he's a Metapod and evolved from a Caterpie into a Metapod. Evolution? Evolved? What's that about? Pokémon, upon satisfying certain conditions, may evolve. When a Pokémon undergoes evolution, its appearance changes. Oh wow! Your own appearance. That can change? I suspect that cave is where evolution can take place. This is merely a guess. Perhaps evolution could not take place before because the world's balance was askew. However, now that the star has been destroyed, the world's balance has been restored, and the Avatar has returned. And perhaps that cave became unsealed. So if I evolved, I would become like Metapod? I wish. I want to be Butterfree quickly. Wait a second, I don't know if I like this or not. My cute little face turned all craggy. Evolution is not a bad thing. Appearance isn't the only thing that changes through evolution. One's power and abilities may be enhanced, for example. Oh, really? I might be stronger. That makes me want to evolve even more. I wish I could be Butterfree soon. Me too! Can we evolve if we go into that cave? Yes, but it would depend on the conditions. Saizan, we should go to the cave if we want to explore. Alright, so this is the problem I have with Pokemon Mystery Dungeons post-game. When you play it, you get to evolve. And evolution is not the bad thing. Like, it's cool, I get to be like a Charmeleon and a Wartortle, and then eventually a Charizard and a Blastoise, and that's cool. But the entrance is too narrow. There is only room for one. Come alone to enter. So what does that mean for us? I suspect the cave. We should enter the cave if we wish to evolve. Might become stronger. It's exciting. How do I get this to happen? Do I need to talk to Wishcash? A cave's entrance appears rather narrow. Only one may enter at a time, it seems. If you wish to enter the cave, you must come alone. So we can't do it with Siron by our side, but no matter what, we can't get Siron to leave. So I don't remember how we activate that. But... Oh. Hi, Medicham. What are you doing here? Hehehe, that Lombre, he amuses me so. Oh, long time no see, you are well? You see, I've heard about Lombre's tale. It's too funny. I've heard that Lombre almost drowned at sea. He lives in water. How very pathetic. Okay, whatever. Hold on a second. Oh yes, Saizan, hang on a second. There's something I want to bounce off you before we go to any dungeon. Alright, so this is how you activate it, I guess. You know how we always went into dungeons, me and you, Saizan? But I think we're gonna be facing even more different types of dungeons from now on. With just us two, I think we might have some tough times. So this is what I was thinking. Instead of just us two, we should let our team members do more. For instance, how about picking different rescue team leaders and members to go to dungeons? Depending on the dungeon, we might not even get to go on anymore. But that way, we could have different types of Pokemon go in. I think that'd be good for us. What do you say? Silent, do you think it would be good if we could make anyone the leader? Well, it sounds like a good idea from the get-go, so sure. Yeah, that's right. You think so too, Saizan? Okay, that's settled. We'll make it so we can choose the Pokemon going into dungeons from now on. This is how we should pick a rescue team's leader. In its friend area, face the beam, blah 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 blah. We're not gonna be doing this, doesn't matter. Oh, there's one more thing. Let's also make it so the leader can go to dungeons alone if it wants. Don't forget to pick a leader, blah 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 blah. Let's get in the habit of going blah blah blah. Alright, I guess that's not quite how you do it. I forgot all these names. Joey, Tech XX, Sudva, Teddy Velt, Taki, Conference Call, and Kato. Let's get Conference Call, I guess. And now I am Conference Call. So that's basically what that does. But I don't know how that... Yeah, now I'm Conference Call on the map screen. Alright, so that's how that works. So, like, now you can be anybody. But the thing about this is, now your characters, Saizan and Siron... What? I am alone. Saizan and Siron now will appear in friend areas. So... now they function just like any other character would. And what this does is it removes the character that the other ones had. It negates basically everything. And my problem with that is, like, part of all what this game is about the character in a way. Like, but this post-game seems to just be more focused on, like, oh, hey, you get to explore dungeons. That's basically all it is. Like, there's not really any story anymore. And the fact that the characters that you've grown to at least enjoy, See, now I can do this. Voice emanates from somewhere you seek awakening. This is Luminous Cave. Do you seek a new evolution? I don't think... Yeah. Alright, Conference Call would need to be a bigger level to do it. But, if you go in as just their character, well, for one thing, Saizan is all on his own, and Siron will no longer trail behind him. You only get to control one character now. I don't need an evolution. Saizan is undergoing changes. Saizan's appearance changed. Evolved into Charmeleon. So now I'm a Charmeleon and I look really fat. Can I evolve into Charizard? I think I might be high enough level for that. Oh, no. Weird, I remember distinctly that I was able to immediately evolve into Charizard the first time I did this. How high a level am I? Oh, I'm only level 27, no wonder why I can't evolve yet. Well, either way, this is basically what I don't like about the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon 1's post-game. It removes the characterization. It's literally just, now you're just a static character, no matter who you play as, and you don't get to experience the whole Saizan, Sira, and Dynamic. You don't get, or whoever you named your characters. Whoever your characters were. They're gone. It's negated. You can't get it back now. Now that I've done this, I can't get it back. And I really just, I don't like that. And I miss, and that's what I don't like about this post-game. There are other stuff. You get a bunch of really hard dungeons and legendary events, and, like, you get to see, like, say, Latias and Latios show up at some point, and you go to the Southern Isles, I think. I don't know. And then there's other places, like, there's a bunch of 100-floor dungeons, like Buried Relic. There are other places that negate your, that bring you back to level 1, and you have to go through the whole dungeon all over again. Like, getting all your levels back. And it's like, I don't... Pokémon Mystery Dungeon 1's post-game just kind of feels like a mess, and I don't feel any motivation to do it ever, because, like, the dungeons are too long, too frustrating, and there's no characterization or story motivation ever now, because of this. And this is what I just don't really feel like it's necessary. I mean, it's interesting to show, I guess, that this happens, and this is what happens, and that's what I wanted to do in this bonus episode, just to show that this is what happens in the post-game. Immediately. And that's why I ended the LP when I did. Like, for one thing, that's the last major story event. There's not really much of a story after this. But also, like, it negates the characters. This just negates... And I hate that. I like characters. I like characterization. But the way they did this, it just feels wrong. Even way back when, I never really liked this that much. And I do wish they kind of didn't do this, but what are you gonna do? Either way, that's all I really wanted to show. I'm not gonna be showing any of the other dungeons. Like, there's no reason for me to, I feel. I don't care. I don't like them, I don't want to do them, and that's about that. The only other thing I think that's worth mentioning is, you know how I said I was gonna do bonus episodes for this Let's Play that were the original Blue Rescue Team recordings recorded before I finished Kirby Nightmare and Dreamland? I'm not gonna be doing those, sorry, but the audio and video desync in those original videos is horrible, and I don't have the patience or motivation or care to edit all that. Like, they're not even good quality videos. It was just kind of like the whole, like, oh hey, this is how I used to be, a crappy commentator, crappy video quality, and it's like, it's not worth it. It really isn't. Like, if it was all perfectly easy to edit, and then I probably would have done it, but not with how extensive it would be to just get it to be watchable. And even then, how enjoyable would it really be? My older LPs are crap. The only thing that it really would show is, like, there's a couple episodes with Cake that I remember being decently funny, but who knows how they would really be. I haven't really watched them. And then, like, other than that, it's just the origin of the ellipses quote. Other than that, there's nothing. So, yeah, sorry, but this is gonna be the only bonus episode you're gonna get for Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Red Rescue Team. But at least you got it eventually, I mean, right? So, yeah, it's kind of a downer for me to kind of do this. Like, I do wish they didn't do it this way, but c'est la vie. Either way, I've been Ultimate Yoshi, and for now, I am truly, finally, signing out of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Red Rescue Team. See you guys next time.